Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Chef Mayumi ng Mayumi's Cuisine. So for today, actually, I'm going to show you on how to make arroz valenciana or paella, whatever goes. Yeah. So we're gonna make that one, and I'm going to show you on how to make the Spanish traditional paella. Okay. So please stay tuned and stay with me. Okay. So guys, what is paella? Actually, it is a traditional dish in Spain, and paella means a frying pan, technically. And actually, I will be discussing to you the ingredients that we are going to use for. So here are the ingredients that we are going to use for today. Yes. So first up, we are going to use, what protein we are going to use is we're going to use halal chicken breast, or you can actually use any chicken part that you like as long as it's fillet. There, this one, it's halal chicken breast. I already cut it into cubes. Then next one is our squid. I actually already cut it. Squid or octopus or whatever you like for your paella. And our shrimp. This are the proteins that we are going to use for today. But actually, you can also add clams or tahong, kung ano mang gusto nyong ilagay na seafood or meat. Actually, you can actually use that one as well. And next up, we are going to use for our other ingredients is diced onions, white onions, diced red bell peppers, or you can also use green, then diced tomatoes, the ripe one, minced garlic, and this one is just for garnish. You can actually use whether lime or lemon. Okay. And one important ingredient of paella is the rice that we are going to use. This is paella rice actually. So you can actually buy this in some specialty stores. But you can actually use any short grain that you want, any short grain which is available to the market. You can use like Japanese rice or kung ano man yung mga short grain na available sa market natin for today. Kasi syempre ayaw naman natin pahirapan pa kayo para lang maghanap ng short grain rice. It's just make sure that it is short grain. Yung mas maliliit yung ating mga butil. I will show you how it looks like. Can you see? Yeah. That's the short grain. Yes. Para siyang round, medyo pabilog na grains. Yes. Kasi ito, kapag niluto nyo ito, actually, hindi siya magiging mushy unless you overcook it, of course. But, short grain siya, pero hindi siya ganun ka-sticky. And please, wag po kayong gagamit ng yung rice na malagkit. Hindi po pwede yun kasi baka maging biko yung ating paella. Okay? Kasi baka yun yung makita nyong short grain. Hindi po yun. Okay? Wag nyo pong gagamitin yun. Okay? Approve? And then we're gonna use olive oil and our smoked paprika. You can actually use sweet or smoked, whatever paprika you have on hand. Kasi medyo mahirap maghanap ng smoked paprika. But kasi dito sa flavor na to, meron siyang smoky flavor. So it gives nice aroma to our paella. And our saffron. Okay, this is our saffron. And take note guys, okay, for our saffron, this is quite expensive actually per gram. It's around like almost 400 plus in 1 gram. And one thing is, iba po siya sa what do you call that one? Kasubha, yung nakikita natin sa market. Ang same thing lang nila is parang silang galing sa flour. And gumagawa rin sila ng yellow color to our dishes, but they are very, very different thing. Okay? Kasi magkamukha sila, pero magkaiba po sila. Usually, nakikita natin to sa mga ibang arroz caldo, di ba? Yung nilalagay doon yung mga arroz caldo, ganyan. Ibang-iba po yun. Okay? Kasi baka yun po yung kunin nyo, at medyo mas cheaper yun, pero iba po kasi yung flavor profile ng ating saffron. Okay? So this saffron actually comes from Iran. Okay, from Iran. Yes. Because it comes from the flower na parang meron siyang ganyan na stem, tapos pinipik nila yun. Kaya medyo mahal kasi actually when they harvest this one, they do it by hand. It's not by machine. And it takes time. There's a lot of manpower to it. And kaya siya rin mahal. See, this is the flower that I'm talking about. As you can see, yes. Yung parang meron siyang parang antena, ganun. Yun yung kinukuha nila ron. Okay, so for now, I will be showing you on how are we going to clean our prawns. Kasi usually, diba, sa atin, hindi natin inaalis yung parang itim sa likod ng ating prawns. Pero kailangan nating alisin yun kasi yun yung daanan ng dumi. So, I'm going to show you 2 ways of removing it. For example, you want peeled one, right? Okay, so alisin lang natin yung balat. Okay. And just get a toothpick or a stick. Tapos poke mo lang siyang ganyan. Tapos makikita nyo, ayan na yung parang vein or something. Daanan niya. See? And then you just have to pull it out. Yan. Mas easier way yan. Or, you can actually cut it. Kung gusto nyo naman na buksan yung ating prawns. Yes, pwede natin siyang buksan. There, ayan, makikita nyo yung parang dumi niya. Pwede na nating alisin yan. Ayan. So, kung alin yung mas easier sa inyo, guys, kung mas madali ba sa inyo na gagamitan ng stick or gagamitin ng kutsilyo. Right? Yan. So, alisin lang natin ito, guys. So, I will be using the stick one kasi for me, it's easier. For our stick. See? Ayan na siya kagad. Tanggal na. Ayan. Diba? So, tanggalin lang natin yung iba pang balat. Ayan. Pwede mong itira yung ulo or alisin mo na rin yung ulo. Kasi actually, nandyan usually yung flavor ng prawns, right? So, alisin lang natin. Then this one. Konti na lang, guys. Konti na lang. So, kahit anong seafood pwede nyo gamitin sa paella. Depende. Kung allergic naman kayo sa seafood, then pwede rin naman na tanggalin nyo. Or pwede nyo naman siyang gawing vegetarian. Right? You just have to put the vegetables on making your paella. No need to add any protein. I mean like seafood or meat. Ayan. So, okay na yung ating prawns. And take note, guys. Actually, what you can do also is that keep mo yung shells. Kasi nandyan yung lasa din ng ating prawns. So, pwede natin gawin dyan is, pwede natin siyang i-roast sa pan. Tapos, after natin siyang i-roast sa pan, pwede natin lagyan ng water, and pwede natin siya gawing prawn stock. Mas malasa siya di hamak kaysa sa maglalagay ka ng other flavorings. Kasi sayang yung lasa niya. Diba? Or you can actually keep this one in the freezer, and then lutuin mo na lang siya or gawin mo na lang siyang stock kapag may time ka na or maybe baka nagmamadali ka. So, okay guys, napakita ko na sa inyo kung paano linisin ng ating prawns. And just a quick recap. Huwag niyo itatapon yung shells kasi talagang magagamit niyo siya. For example, magluluto kayo ng sotanghon or yung mga soup based with prawns, you can actually use the shells to make stock. Diba? Parang mas malasa ang ating soup or whatever you wanted to use with. And here's actually yung prawn stock na ginawa ko before. Tignan mo, meron talaga siyang orange colors because of the shells na ginamit ko. Basta ang kailangan mo lang gawin is i-roast mo, lagyan mo lang ng konting oil yung pan. I-roast mo yung ating prawn shells until it's brown, not brown, like orange toasted color. And then after that, lagyan mo lang siya ng water, let it simmer for about 30 minutes, and then i-crush mo lang siya. That's it. And then you just have to strain it. Meron ka ng prawn stock. Sobrang malasa siya. And if you're not gonna use the prawn stock immediately, you can actually store it in your freezer, or you can actually store it in your chiller for 2 to 3 days. Okay, bago siya masira. Okay. So, ayan guys. So, lutuin na natin ang ating wala. Ayan. So, lulutuin na natin yung ating paella. Actually, dapat, guys, ito pala. Okay. Actually, dapat meron tayong tinatawag na special pan for paella. Okay? Para siyang may handle. Okay, i-show ko na lang sa picture. I-attach ko na lang dito yung ating paella pan. Actually, that one is para lang siyang flat na bilog, tas may handle. And, yun talaga yung ginagamit for paella. But, of course, hindi ko kasi mahanap yung sa akin. So, pwede naman kahit anong pan siguro na available sa inyo. Of course, hindi naman na natin papahirapan pa. As long as that the bottom is flat. Okay? Hindi yung wok or something. Okay? Kailangan yung flat. At least kasi like this one that I'm using, it's like flat. So, you can actually use this one. Okay? So, okay guys. Excuse me. So, kailangan lang natin siya ipainit. Then, kapag mainit na siya, dry na ang ating pan, lagyan lang natin siya ng olive oil. Okay? Tansyahin nyo na kung gaano karaming olive oil. Medyo damihan natin ng konti. Okay? Kasi, i-saute na natin yung ating ibang mga ingredients na gagamitin. And one thing important about Spanish cuisine, or especially on paella, they're making this sofrito. What is sofrito? Sofrito actually is like it is used to enhance Spanish cooking. Actually, the main ingredients of Spanish sofrito is onions, bell peppers, tomatoes, and garlic. We just have to saute everything, and then hanggang sa magkaramelize siya, magkaroon ng natural sweetness doon sa ating sofrito. Okay? That is Spanish sofrito. Yes. Yes. So, kapag mainit na siya, unahin natin ang ating sibuyas. Okay. So, bakit nga ba natin inuuna ang sibuyas kaysa sa ating bawang? Kasi sa ating mga Pilipino, mas inuuna natin ang bawang. Tama ba? So, inuuna natin yung sibuyas kasi mas madali pong masunog ang ating bawang. Ang bawang ay kailangan lamang na habang niluluto mo siya, pag naamoy mo siya, okay na siya eh. You know, pag naamoy mo na yung aroma ng garlic, then okay na siya. Kumbaga, naluto na yung raw smell ng garlic. So, this one. So, at this stage, we just have to wait na maging translucent siya and a little bit soft. And to help that one, kailangan natin lagyan ng asin. Isi-season na natin siya dito in this way. Okay? Kasi salt helps to draw out moisture from our onions. Okay? Which is very, very important. Just haluin lang natin. Tapos pag medyo nag-translucent na siya, meron na siyang mga konti-konting brown-brown sa sides. Then we can add our tomatoes. Garlic. Then once na-amoy na natin yung garlic, nawala na yung raw smell ng garlic, then we can add our tomatoes. Then we can add our bell peppers. You can actually use green also, green bell peppers. You can actually use that one as well. And some dishes actually, some recipes, if they're not using the raw tomatoes, they're actually using the canned one. But I think because the canned one has a tomato sauce on it. That's the thing. So it has this red intense color. But for me, I feel like I want to use everything fresh. Okay, so I will be just using fresh tomatoes. Or you can actually add little bit of tomato paste just to bring up the flavor or bring up the color for it. Just a little bit. But once we already cook it into nice caramelization. There. Oh god, ano ba yan? Na ano. Okay, so we just have to season it again in between. But please be careful kasi baka mamaya ma-overseason. Okay? So, while we are waiting for this to caramelize. Okay, so while we are waiting for it to caramelize on this one, so pwede na natin i-pre-cook yung prawns. Actually, may mali ako. Kasi dapat, inuna muna natin i-pre-cook yung prawns dito sa ating pan. But, other hand, pwede rin naman natin siyang i-pre-cook na rito yung ating prawns. Para later on, we just have to add it to our paellet para hindi ma-overcook ang ating prawns. Okay, so we just heat the pan, add some oil. Yan. Okay, so wait lang natin hanggang sa medyo ano na siya, uminit. So for our prawns, we can actually season it already with a little bit of salt and some paprika. Just pre-cook. We don't have to cook it like thoroughly. Pre-cook lang natin siya, guys. Okay. So now it's once in a while, i-halo ulit. So this one, turn lang natin. You can actually remove the scale kung gusto niyo namang alisin yung scale. Or you can leave it with skin. With shell. It's up to you guys kung paano yung gusto yung prawns. But for me, nagis ko na lang yung shells para mas madali siyang kainin. Okay, once nag-turn na siya sa scale, pwede na natin siyang alisin. Okay, kasi ayaw naman natin siyang lutuin talaga thoroughly. Okay guys, kasi mau-over ko sa ating beloved prawns. Siyempre gusto natin siya na mawambot pa. Yan. So, next stop is lutuin na rin natin ng ating squid. Just a pre-cook also. Okay. So, here, just add little bit of paprika, then salt, just quick toss, guys. Just quick toss. Okay, kasi sobrang madaling maluto. Kasi sobrang madaling maluto ito. Okay. Be careful. So, just kailangan i-turn nyo siya constantly, okay guys? Para hindi mag-burn. Then, add tayo ng konting tomato paste para mas vibrant ang color. Then, and one thing about using tomato paste, guys, is kailangan i-roast mo siya ng maayos. Okay? Hindi yung raw. Okay? Kasi, one thing is, we have to roast tomato paste is to enhance the color. Okay? To deepen the red color. To remove the acidity from the tomato paste. Because we all know tomatoes are a little bit acidic, right? Para maalis ang acidity nito or ma-lessen and to enhance the flavor. Tama ba? Diba? Okay, guys. So, as you can see, nag-deepens na ang ating color for this. Yeah. So, actually, so far, guys, okay naman tayo. Nakaka-follow naman tayo sa ating paella. So, if you have questions regarding the process, just PM us so I can actually guide you through the process of making paella. So now, we are going to put our rice, okay? So we just have to measure like 2 cups of our, don't need to wash this one, okay? Our rice, 1, 2. Whatever cup you are using, okay? 2 rice. And one thing that you have to remember, guys, is kailangan medyo i-toast muna natin siya, okay? I-toast muna natin yung rice bago natin ilagay. Okay. Yan. Hanggang sa medyo mag-translucent na siya. Okay? So, okay guys, habang niluluto natin, tinutoast natin yung rice, ibababad natin yung ating saffron sa water kasi kailangan natin makuha yung flavor and yung deepens color. See? As you can see, pag nahulog na kagad yung ating saffron sa water, nakakaroon na siya kagad na yellow color. Diba? There. And sobrang intense ng flavor ng saffron. Okay, so you don't need much. You just have to wait until it's like the color is a little bit deeper in yellow. Okay? So, here's our rice. Namatay na ating maluwagang apoy. So, there. So, while we are toasting this one, we can now actually add our stock. The one that I'm telling you. So this one is 4 cups. Because we use 2 cups of rice. But we can actually, don't put it yet, lahat. O sige, put mo natin. Kasi punan siya. So 2:1. Parang ganyan. So, i-mix muna natin siya. Okay. Mix, mix, mix. Then, we'll season it na. Kasi, the thing about this dish, guys, is, habang niluluto natin kasi siya later on, hindi na natin siya pwedeng haluin. Okay? So, paano natin si-season, right? So, we just have to season it now. Some pepper. And some paprika. So, yung paprika, adjust na lang natin siya. Okay? Kung gaano kaanghang, kasi medyo maanghang kasi yung paprika. Unless you're using the sweet paprika, guys. Okay? So now, add na rin natin yung ating saffron water. Okay. It can actually give an intense flavor, saffron flavor. Super love ko ang saffron. Yeah, it has this flowery, sweet, earthy flavors to it. Okay, so we just have to wait until like makikita natin mamaya na mauubos na yung water niyan. Okay? So, kailangan lang natin i-watch out yung fire. Kapag kumulo na siya, pwede na natin ibaba yung temperature ng kaunti. Okay? Takpan mo na. Yes, now we can pre-cook our chicken so that we can add later on to our paella. We just have to season it with salt and paprika. Then kapag mainit na ang ating pan, pwede tayong gumawa or chicken or with seafood, whatever you like. Walang food. Diba? Medyo mainit siya. So guys, habang niluluto natin yung chicken and yung guys natin sa paella, I just want to inform you guys, you can visit actually my page, MAYUMI Cuisine, in Facebook and in Instagram. You can actually check out there our different menus and dishes that we are serving. Tapos, pwede rin kayong mag-request sa akin kung anong gusto niyo lutuin natin next time. And please, comment or any suggestions will help us to improve our show. Okay guys? And please follow also Global Pinas TV kasi doon tayo nag-live for our cooking show. Yes? And one thing also is one of my advocacy is that halal food is for everyone. It's not only for Muslim people, okay, from my brothers and sisters, but it is for everyone. So now guys, that our chicken is ready to cook, we just have to add it to our paella and mix it. Ito na yung huling beses natin siyang hahaluin guys, okay? This is the last time na hahaluin natin siya. Okay guys, sorry, medyo there. Yan, can you see? Makikita natin yung hibla. Ayan. So, nakita natin yung color, di ba? Very bright na. Ayan. Okay? So, we just have to wait for this one until it's cooked. So, first, tikman muna natin yung pinaka-broth niya. So, malaman natin kung kailangan na ba natin mag-add pa ng salt. Kasi ito, kasi hindi na tayo natin hahaluin siya mamaya. Okay? Sarap ng saffron. And lasang-lasa yung prawns dahil sa ginawa nating prawn stock. Kaya napaka-importante rin. Okay, add tayo. Kasi kailangan siya medyo on the a little bit salty side in a way kasi dahil sa rice. Saffron really makes a difference, guys. Kaya, please, if you're gonna make paella, make sure you have your saffron, okay? And a little bit more paprika. Yun nga lang, pag magdadagdag pa kayo ng paprika, guys, medyo hinay-hinay o depende sa klase ng paprika na gamit nyo. Kasi pwede natin i-adjust siya kung gusto natin medyo mas maanghang or something. Okay? So, let's just taste again the broth. Okay ka. Ayun, sarap guys. See the rice. So, takpan lang natin siya. Medyo babaan natin yung ating apoy. Okay. So, yun guys. So, wait lang natin siya hanggang sa medyo madry na yung ating stock doon sa ating paella. And by that time, doon na natin ilalagay yung ating mga seafood or toppings sa ibabaw. Actually, maganda rin sana kung meron tayong tahong. Kaso, hindi lang ako nakabili for today ng fresh. Kasi, yun nakita ko kasi medyo hindi maganda. So, hindi na natin kinuha yun. So, for kung magdadagdag ka naman ng tahong, i-pre-cook mo na rin yung tahong. Okay? And then, yung stock nun, pwede mo na rin siyang gamitin as a stock for your paella. Kasi, we all know na ang stock ng prawns is super tasty. Right? And there's a salty side already also. So, you can actually use that one. And next time, maybe we can actually show with tahong or something. Or you can actually use also clams. And one thing also is you can actually add more veg. You can actually add more, you can actually add like asparagus or whatever vegetable you like. Okay, as long as the main ingredients is still there, then it's good. Okay? Approve ba yon? Gusto nyo ba yon? Just now, as you can see guys, medyo nag-dry up na yung ating paella. So, what are we going to do next? As you can see guys, nag-dry na yung ating paella. So, pwede na nating ilagay sa ibabaw yung ating mga prawns. Ganun. Yan. There. So, it can cook actually a little bit more further. There, the middle, or anyhow you like. Okay, just natin yung counter there, and we can actually add our squid there. And medyo ipaon lang natin ng kaunti. Then actually, ang isang sa create natin dito, guys, is yung bottom part. Alam mo yung pag nagsasaing ka, diba, may totong. And that is what you call sokrat. Sokrat in Spanish, na very, very vital sa paella. Yan. Okay. Just throw it in. Yan, ganda sana, di ba, kung meron sana siyang... Actually, you can also add green peas. Yun nga lang, guys, nakalimutan kong pumili. Sorry. Yes, ayan na siya. So, kailangan mo na lang siya muna ulit. Takpan. So, lutuin lang natin further yung seafood. So, now, ayan po, pinatay na natin yung ating apoy. So, makikita nyo, nag-dry up na yung ating paella. Hindi na natin yan hinalo after natin ilagay lahat. So, ngayon, pwede na natin siya actually i-garnish. So, actually, pwede natin siya dapat kanina lagyan ng green peas. Kaso nakalimutan ko, guys. So, pwede natin siya lagyan ng lime or lemon. Okay. There. Po. Okay. There. Actually, put it there. Ayan. Ayan na siya. And some greens. Yes. Ayan na po siya, guys. Ayan. Gusto nyo ba yan? Opo, yan na po ang ating version ng ating. So, guys, luto na ang ating paella. So, titignan natin kung anong kinalabasan ng ating paella. Okay, so kuha lang tayo. Listen pa natin itong isa. Then, let's see. See, there's a crust. But actually, pwede pa nating patutungin yan. Kung nagkataon. Yan. Get some prawns. Some squid. See, kahit niluto natin siya, naluto maigi yung rice, pero hindi siya nagdikit-dikit. Di ba po? Ayan. And some squid. Ako nawala na yung ating prawns. Ayan siya, guys. Wow. Okay. And our lemon. So, taste test tayo, guys. So, now tapos na tayo sa ating paella. So, titignan muna natin siya, guys. Sayang sana nandito kayo para tikman ang ating special. My version of paella, actually. Grabe na experience natin sa tagal kong